Yo guys, this is Mr. ETV20, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about typings for Pokemon. Now, I know that with the new generation of Pokemon coming, I'm not sure if you're watching this at the point when it already came out or anything, but it's new where I am. But I know with that generation coming out, there may be a slight chance that there may be a new typing coming into the whole mix of Pokemon typing, but I kind of doubt it. I really do. However, I have been wrong before, so God hoping there would be. That'd be something cool and new. I mean, they actually haven't added any new typings since I think Dark type. Nope, Steel type. Whatever, I was too young to even really care. As far as I'm concerned, all the types that are here now always been there since Gen 1, and I know there hasn't. But the point of this video is two types that I personally think should be in the Pokemon games. And I actually can find some good places for them. Now, the first type is a light type. This isn't actually my idea. It's the idea that I heard lots of times from new typings. Like, what kind of type should it be? Well, we have dark types, why not have a light type? And I heard that a lot of people say that that's technically psychic types, but I really don't think so. Being a psychic and being good, like a light type Pokemon, are two totally different things. I guess normal types could also kind of take the role of light type Pokemon, but I mean, I can see that better, but I don't know. It's not even really my idea. But my real idea was alright, just sit down for a second, if you're not already, and take this in. Space type. That's right, space type Pokemon. Now, I know what you're thinking, what the hell would a space type Pokemon even do? But hear me out, I do have weaknesses for it. Okay, so a space type Pokemon is superior against flying types and ground types. And that's where they're super effective against. Because space is higher than the sky, and flying type Pokemon are on the sky, so they're higher than that. And ground type Pokemon are even lower than that, so it's twice as effective against ground type Pokemon. And I think it's probably super effective against rock type Pokemon too. No wait. It should be not very effective against rock type Pokemon, because there's asteroids and meteors in space. Also, it should not be very effective. It should not be very affected by fire type Pokemon, because there's the sun in space. It should also be not very effective against steel type Pokemon, because rocket ships are in space and they're made of steel, I believe, pretty sure. But psychic types should be super effective against space type Pokemon, because psychic types are smart, and smart people tend to be able to find ways into space, which is pretty cool. Ice types aren't very effective against space type Pokemon, because comets are made of ice and they're in space, so space should know a lot about that Pokemon, about ice. Space type Pokemon are also space type moves are also super effective against normal type Pokemon. And now I'm not going to say fighting type Pokemon, because it's like there's no relation at all. But normal Pokemon are just like, no, because they're normal. Why would they breathe in space? That's stupid. Exactly. So if I had to think of some Pokemon that would be space type, if they had to be switched to space type, I would have to say Rayquaza, or Rayquaza. I think Rayquaza is what they call it. I used to call him Rayquaza, but I'm not even going to get into that. But Rayquaza, I'm going to say that, should be Dragon space type, because he's from space. Deoxys should be a pure space type. Clefairy should be normal in space type, so if I use a space type move on Clefairy, usually it would be super effective, but no, it's also a space type, so it doesn't even affect it like that. So yeah, there we go. Clefairy, Clefable, and all that. Cleffa too. Dialga should be a space type, not just because his thing is space and time, but I also think Palkia should be a space type, because it's different. It's, the space I'm talking about is different than the space that Palkia and Dialga talking about. I'm thinking Staryu and Starmie should be a space type. Space and water. I think that'll work. Yeah. And pretty much any other Pokemon that you think would come from space. But, I mean, I can't really think of so many Pokemon that could be changed to space type, though. I mean, I guess that you can, like, make a whole bunch of new space type Pokemon in a new generation or something, but I'm sure that I'm not thinking hard enough for enough Pokemon that can do that. But if you have any ideas of cool typings that are new to the whole original Pokemon typing thing, then by all means, you can comment down below. But I just wanted to cash in my 2 cents on, the whole thing. I just can't help but think about it this whole time, so why not make a video, right? Anyways, if you like what you heard and saw, and you know you did, why don't you just go up and subscribe? I have a lot of cool stuff for you to see. I also have a cool Choose Your Own Adventure game, so you and my channel, you can just click on my channel and, it's a real cool Choose Your Own Adventure game. In fact, it's still growing at this point. You can also subscribe to me if you want to see some new updates to it. So, you should check that out if you're not doing nothing. If you don't want to do that, then why don't you just click the like button? It helps the channel a lot, and enjoy your next video. Bye.